Okay, everybody, it's Lego Lego Jeffo, and my wife Lego Debo,
Hello.
and we are here. She's doing a puzzle. Let's see that picture. Let's see the picture. She's doing a puzzle that looks like this for her office, and she did a puzzle that looks like this, and I'm going to be hanging that up hopefully soon near my space stufferini. What I'm doing today is I'm bagging up CMFs, and right now I'm doing Series 26, and I'm working on the space heroine here. Nope, put that where I can. I don't like these little bags.
Little bag.
I love my wife, but the bags she picked out don't want to open right, and my big dry fingers don't want to open the bags.
So it's not my fault.
Yes, it's not her fault. It's my genetic code.
That's right.
I'm the inferior.
Yeah.
It's all my fault.
You're the inferior product.
So I'm just kind of putting stuff in bags, just to have them so I know where they are. Certain ones, the ones that I really care about. And at first, if you watch one of my older videos, I wasn't big into Series 26. The Space Series. Hold on. Series 26. Yeah. But it seems that a couple of the characters tie in with the Blacktron and Mtron sets. And I don't know why, but I'm kind of liking the Blacktron and all that space stuff. So these are all space figures. And again, if you watch my video, though, my wife and I did, I wasn't big on it. I was saying that Lego kind of called it in, phoned it in, and all this stuff. But I've changed my mind on that because I honestly. What? I honestly think it's not as bad because it's not just something they threw together. They actually put some thought into it. I didn't know that. So I'm taking the time. Got her dog right there. I'm taking the time to go through these guys. Yeah, like this guy here. Mtron is tied in with the Blacktron stuff. So you got Blacktron 1, you got Blacktron 2, which is Mtron, and I don't know. I don't know all of it. I'm slowly starting to learn. But this is the Mtron Powerlifter. And I've got an extra little piece for his device here. So I'm going to put him in a bag. Little bag.
Little bag.
Because I want to do more with space stuff. Even though we've never been there. Da 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 da.
Good God.
And I want to set up a display of more space. I have the space roller coaster. And I have some Benny guys. I'm not going to be able to write all this, am I? I am. I'll just have to write it smaller. So, but like opening these bags, I've got to put them on a table and very roughly roll them until the seam just kind of pops open because I can't get my fingers between the sealed parts of the bag because each edge is the same height, so there's nowhere to grip it. If you've ever tried opening a little bag like this.
Okay.
Little bag. So I'm throwing all the extra parts that I can find, extra little things in here. But it seems like I've got a couple extra little pieces, and I don't know what they go to. Come on, get in there, you jerk. Yes, I love Mtron, jerk. Here we are. So what I've been doing with these bags that my wife has bought me, I've been doing stuff like this. Just throwing them in there with their bases and all that. This is a series 26. So I'm writing the names on them because I don't know what their names are.
What
I'm
do you
just,
know?
what's that?
I said, what do you know?
I don't know anything.
Hmm.
So on to the next one. Luckily, there's only like what 12 in a set, so I don't have to sit here for a year doing this. Not that I have to, but Nurse Android. Okay. So how is everybody out there doing who isn't here right now? I know I need to schedule these, so if somebody wants to join in, they'll be able to. But I'm not really sure how to do it. I'm gonna have to just try and fail, or succeed. What are you behind?
There's a lag.
There's a lag. Oh, I've watched people before and commented, and it's always late, so that's what it is. So that's when they're hearing it. Oh, so I said all this, and they hadn't even heard it yet. Okay, so I can say something horrible, but then it'll show up in a minute. Okay, so here's the nurse android. It's kind of cool. She's got like blue hair and like my wife, a blue-haired old lady. Ha 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 ha. You got a little baby and you got a little bottle and little poison in there for the kid. You know, give him a taste of reality, right? Get in there, you demon. Mama.
You're awful.
You married me. Ha ha ha.
God help me.
How was work?
Good.
What is work?
Yeah, something you do to make him take that.
What's that? Some kind of cake? So I suppose outside of not opening them, this is a good way to keep track of them. These little bags. Little bags. My friend Spice gets a kick on me saying little bags because I used to say that all the time. We would do delivery or pickup or whatnot, and I would always ask the customer, I don't suppose you'd have a little bag that I could have to throw all these parts in, screws, nuts, and bolts. And I always tried to make it sound like I wasn't asking for much. So I would always preface it with the saying, little bag, a little this, a little that. And he always thought it was funny, so he always joked and teased me about it. Flying saucer costume fan. Flying saucer. Oh boy. Costume fan. Anybody else buy Series 26 space stuff? Lego, CMFs? Anybody buy them? I know I did, but did anybody else? I'm sure other people did. Anybody watching or gonna watch actually bought those? Give a comment, leave a message, whatever. Flying saucer costume fan. Okay, that's this one right here is heads like in a flying dome type thing. So I'm gonna take the base off and just throw it all in there. Yeah, if I had to pry these open without rolling them the way I have, I'd throw them away. Or just tell my wife to take them with her because outside of that, there's no way to use these for me. These are very hard to open. It's like once you seal them, just vacuum seal them for freshness. And the other thing is that the marker here, even though it's permanent marker, well, the fact that it's a smooth bag, it doesn't really stick to it well. It's not coarse or anything like paper. So if you just rub it with your finger, it will come off. So I suppose you could reuse the bag. God. Okay, come over here, dummy. Come over here, dummy. Yeah. I almost parted these guys out and started doing other stuff with it, and then I realized, wait a minute, I don't want to do that. I got a whole space set up. But I don't know what these little extra parts are for though. I don't know what they are. I mean, how did they come along with any of this stuff? I don't know. What about that nurse one there? She didn't have ice cream or anything, did she? No, just a bottle and the baby. I got little things that look like ice cream. Must have just been some extra pieces or something I threw in there, not thinking. Ice Planet Explorer. He's got like a robot penguin that he is looking at. Or it's a woman. It is a lady. Can I say woman?
Oh, stop it.
Oh, wait a minute. Trump said I could. You hear that, YouTube? Trump says I can say woman.
Wow.
La, 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 la. How about
Get
that?
a life.
What?
Get a life.
Get a life?
Hmm.
Well, you know what?
What?
Nothing.
All right. Love you.
I love you.
Oh, my nose.
Ice Planet. I keep writing on this stupid thing. What was that? Is that you, honey?
No. Who pooped it?
Ice Planet Explorer. You would almost think you would have ice cream to go with that one, right? Ice Planet, ice cream.
Excuse me.
But there's no ice cream or anything that goes with it. It's just what I see in the picture. Whew, it stinks in here.
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
Oh, it goes with this guy. With the
See?
frying pan. He's cooking. Ah, I see it's whipped cream. I see. He's got a pot and the two whisks. There it is. Aha.
Oh.
All right. It's a woman. I said man, but it's not a guy. It's not a guy.
You lied.
Well, of course I lie. I'm a man. Ha ha ha.
Please stop it.
Don't all us men lie?
No.
Series 26. And that's how you do it. There. See, everything's all contained in that bag. And considering how hard it is to open, it'll probably be in there forever until you fight to open it. I see. That goes in there. Maybe all these parts do belong to these guys. They're just so weird to find. Okay, which one's this? Alien Beetlezoid. Right there. Alien Beetlezoid. If you ever wondered what they look like, there they are. Oh, shoot. I think I did. Mon Dieu, I'm forgetting stuff. This hair piece goes with this one. This little red hair piece goes with this. And I forgot to put it in because they can't put it all in the same picture. They're threatened. You got to put it in separate pictures so you forget and you put it in the wrong thing. So I'm going to have to double check and triple check all this stuff just to make sure I have every accessory in there. God forbid they show it all in one picture. Nope, we can't. We're threatened. We're afraid. I'm scared, Mommy. I can't show it all in one picture. Thanks. So, let's see. Any of these other pieces go in there. Looks like it's just him. He doesn't have any... Okay. All right. This will be, gonna go back all the way down here. Alien Beetlezoid. Alien. Ugh, for crying out loud. Beetle. Zoid.
Yoik.
Who?
Yoik.
I don't know what you're saying.
Yoik.
Have anyone out there gotten married yet? Is there any young people out there that haven't gotten married? Let me give you a warning about marriage. Do it as soon as possible, everybody.
Oh,
Ha ha ha! Okay. And if you believe in prenups, go ahead because you don't want her stealing all your Lego.
Oh boy.
My wife's got a ton of Lego. I'd have to go after hers. She got lots of good stuff. I've been watching a lot of crime shows with my wife, and they teach you how not to kill people. You know what not to do. It's almost like it's a tutorial. It's like a crash course in murder. Do you want your wife's Lego? Well, yes, I do. Well, then here's how to get it. Got any strychnine? Yeah, I do. I keep it around the barn. Well, let's grab it and bring it in the house.
Wow.
Okay, so the Beetlezoid, I think I got him done right. What else have we got here? Orion. Well, this is Orion. Hi. Hey. Okay, so, but these last three little bits and bobs here, I don't know what they're for, but I might just throw them in one of the separate bags. But I don't see them in these pictures. I'll have to double check everything. Let's write Orion on this before I forget.
Lying. You're lying.
Oops, that was dumb. There it is. The shield that he holds reminds me of the pieces of that build for Lego Dimensions that you put on the portal. See that shield there? Right there, how weird it's shaped, like an egg, kind of, or whatever that is. Series 26. Right there. Boink. I got two more to go. And one of these is a Blacktron one, a Blacktron mutant. Okay, here's the Blacktron mutant. You can see, or Blacktron 2, I think it is. See the B on his chest? The other ones have that Triforce logo, which apparently the three diamonds, the triangles, like for Link and Zelda, that came out for Blacktron first. That was done by Blacktron first before Zelda ever got a hold of it. So they kind of stole it from Blacktron. I didn't know that.
Oh man, you're gross.
Amen. Thank you for loving me the way I am.
I do.
Blacktron mutant. Not you, honey, this toy here. So I've been researching stuff about Blacktron. They got some cool ships and stuff. Stuff that's relatively cheap, thank God. I don't know how well it did. But they got a couple. They have a GWP that came out a while ago, earlier this year. Or last year, I should say. Or maybe it was just last month when, yeah, it might have been a GWP when that ship came out, the reissue of that ship. Can't find it on Lego no more, but they have them on eBay. You know, your secondary sellers, right? People trying to make their money. I got this for free. Let's sell it. You sound jealous, Jeff. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. I might be.
How did you go?
Because they're making money and I'm not. I don't do Lego for hobby. I mean, for money. I do it for hobby. I mean, I like it. I have sold one or two little things, but I'm not doing it. I'm done. Oh yeah, by the way, I took those down.
You told me.
The 3 listings, yeah, I took them down yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm done with that. You get somebody that comes to your house. I'm on my way, but I don't have enough. Because I'm a loser. Well, then why are you coming to my home? I told you what the price was. Then you feel bad because some little woman shows up on your step and you're a big hulking guy. All right, chivalry kicks in. Here, cheat me out of $5. Go ahead, no problem. Even though I paid that. So I'm done selling stuff. I tried and I didn't like the experience. I found it to be a real burden. So it's like I'm done. Now I either give stuff to kids at church, or I keep it for myself, or we do another Lego night. I missed one, didn't I? Who am I missing? I went, all right, well, let's double check everything. Then I just kind of, donate it or whatever. If I have extras and stuff I want to share with children at church, I will. I'm not gonna sell stuff anymore because it's a waste of time. It's totally a waste of time. I'm gonna cheat you on your property. Here I come. No, get off my property, lady, or I'll call the cops. Out. That's why I don't like doing yard sales. I used to do yard sales once in a while. Everybody would come in and try to cheat you. What was really embarrassing, as I tell this story often, my brother, one of my half brothers, he would dicker anybody on a thing. Well, I'll give you a quarter for it. The guy's asking only 50 cents. He's trying to save money for some important thing. He's selling his personal stuff because he's trying to earn a couple of bucks. Well, I'll give you a quarter. Hey, Rockefeller, you can't give him 50 cents. You make 20 bucks an hour. You can't give him 50 cents. You mooch. I don't care if it's my brother or not. I was so embarrassed. I hated going to yard sales with him. Because all it was the Antique Roadshow. I'll give you a penny. I'll give you a penny. How about a penny? It's like, can I pay you to take it? If I give you money, will you take it away for me? For free. How about I pay you? I loathed going to yard sales with my brother. And I don't like going to yard sales that much with people. I go by myself or with someone that's not going to haggle. It's like they're trying to make a couple of bucks. Do you mind? I was trying to raise money for my dog's surgery. I had an old dog, had cancer, a big lump on its side, cancerous. Okay? I needed $750. So I'm selling everything I can. Okay, for a dog I never wanted, by the way, but I'm selling my personal stuff to save this dog's life. And I put a thing in Uncle Henry's, which is a magazine advertising stuff here in Maine. You pay a couple bucks, you can list stuff for free. So I marked that I had a yard sale with the proceeds going to surgery for our dog who's got cancer. I actually put that in the ad, hoping people wouldn't come and try to dicker with me. And what do you get? One of the first bozos that shows up. Oh, I'll give you this for it. I said, come here with me for a minute. I said, you see that dog? Well, first of all, let me back up. He says, oh, I read your ad. So he knew what I was trying to do. I said, well, you read my ad because he told me. You see, that's the dog I was talking about with the cancer. I need to make as much as I can, so I'm not going to be able to sell it to you cheaper. This is the price. That's it. Whatever, get out. Hi, I want a dog to die because I don't care about anybody but myself and my rotten family. The end. Let your dog die. For a quarter. So I loathe yard sales. Well, I loathe holding them. I'll go to one and say, well, what do you want? What are you asking? Oh, I'll give you this. Okay, hold on. I'll get the money, or I'll say, well, I might have to come back. And, then just come back and pay for it when I have the money. I won't ask him to hold it. I've said I'll be back in an hour. If it's still here, I'll buy it. And I've usually gone back and no problem. Get in there, you demon. But I'll tell you what, you got to be a special kind of person to sell. Because haggling with people, I loathe it. Nothing I hate more than that. I was so embarrassed by my half brother. I'll give you a quarter. Really, Rockefeller? You can't spend 50 cents. You got a dicker there down to a quarter, and you make over $20 an hour. You can't handle a quarter, then you shouldn't be going out to buy stuff. You can't afford a quarter, then stay home. Sorry, I don't mean to get mad about it, but it just grind my gears, you know. All right, I'm gonna get to the beginning of this list here. Let's get to the beginning of this list and see if I got everything. I got 3 little parts here that don't have a home. And I'm wondering if they belong to anything. Like an extra part that came. Oh, this probably goes with this guy here. Where is he? I can open him. So they gave me what? 3 extra of those? Okay, let's try to roll this open here. If I can. There we go. Alright. Well, come on. Come on. Get in there. Okay, there's that. I got 2 more. Let's see if I can find where these go. They're extras, so it really don't matter, but I'd like to see if I can find where they go. I think that might be a mounting pin for this thing that looks like an eye. I think. Well, I'm going to stick it in that one because I think that's what it is. I think it's some sort of a mounting pin. All it is a little Technic pin anyways, but we'll just put it in there. There. 1 more to go. Let's see if I can find where it belongs. Yeah, you put stuff in a bag, it all falls apart. Put it in separate bags. That way you know where it goes, right? Got all him. Not her. Not the weightlifter, power lifter. Nobody joined on yet, probably because I'm ranting and raving. Sorry, people.
No, nobody's on yet.
Let's see. I don't think I'm going to find a home for this part. I may just have to throw it in the parts bin. Because it doesn't look like anything is missing anything. You're funny, lady. But looks aren't everything. I don't see anything. I'm almost done. I like the robot penguin. That's pretty cool. I like the robot penguin. 28 minutes. Half an hour to do this. Okay, it's not this, because he's got the whisk. He's got 2. Or is it a she? Oh, I'd say it's a guy. Can I say guy?
Oh, jeez.
I think I can. Trump said I could. Hey, it's the law. Take it up with your president. Love it. Oh my goodness. Blacktron mutant. No, this is going to be just an extra. This guy has a tattoo of a Blacktron character on his arm. Oh, no, his leg. He's showing off his leg on his calf. I like Lego, but I wouldn't mark my body with it. You know, what if the company goes corrupt or something, or there's a big scandal, or something really bad? Okay, this part's extra. I don't know where it came from, but not like I don't have a million of them, anyways. Okay, so in contusion, I've got all Series 26 guys. Now that I'm liking them, I wish I'd bought a couple extra and kept them in the package just for the heck of it. For the halibut. What's that one? Yep, 26 right there. But yeah, this is all of them here. So I'm gonna put them in this bigger bag. And I'm gonna just write CMF Series 26 on it. That way, when I want to use them or just know where they are, if I'm inventorying or whatever, I know where they be. I did find this little satellite, though. Space satellite. You know, the ones that are supposed to be able to get by the firmament. You know, like in the Bible. Look, I'm going up. Oh, I couldn't make it. What? What'd I say? Nobody can take a joke. Even my wife. Even my beautiful wife. Okay, here we go. 2 points. Missed. Oh, I missed. I missed one. Honey, can I have that bag back? Can I have that bag back? Can you roll a bit and get it for me?
Roll this chair?
Yeah, it's right on the floor. It says Series 26. Thank you. Thank you, Mommy.
This chair don't roll for shit.
You need to get new wheels for that bag. For that bag. You need to get new wheels for that chair.
I'm gonna get paid first.
Okay, I'm going to just keep the bag over here. I'm not going to throw it because knowing me, I'll find 100 more things to put in it. Just like I did there. See, I found some more leaves, and I found that Sentinel head I told you I had for the X-Men Mansion, and I got another Wolf Pack. No. Is it Vampire Pack Shield? Vampire Shield? Somebody tell me what this is. I'm willing to bet it's some sort of vampire thing for, you know, knights and stuff. But this, I want to put this with my space stuff. You know, if it were real. Hee 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 hee. It's just a joke. That's right. I'm joking, YouTube. It's a joke. Ha ha ha. Yes, I'm in a mood today. Sorry, kids. Oh boy. I found some interesting stuff that I have. I had this whole outdoor type thing. Here's a guy climbing a little rock wall. Found that yesterday. It was a whole camp theme or carnival theme. I was going to do a whole carnival theme. Here's a thing that somebody would hit with a mallet to have it hit the bell at the top. And here's like an ice cream cart. A popcorn machine. And a tent. Yes, I know. Isn't that weird? It's plastic though. Well, it's you know, you're gonna open it. It's vinyl like rubber. It's weird. I was gonna do a whole theme of a carnival theme, but my whole idea went down the tubes. The train I bought, which admittedly was cheap, but I thought it was gonna work for what I wanted. Useless. The track was way too big. It just wasn't what I needed. The Ferris wheel I bought works. It does work, but it's really small. You can't put characters in it. It's scaled down. It's not minifigure compatible. You can put little baby figures. Maybe I should buy a bunch of those little babies and stuff them in there and let them go on a ride crying for their parents. Help us, Mommy! Nope, we won't. We didn't want you in the first place. Stay there. Whoop, I didn't say that. I could do that, but my wife's going to have a nice display of Minecraft in here, I think. She's got it in here for now.
Yeah, I gotta get more in here.
She's got more, and she wants to buy a couple more Minecraft sets. There's new ones coming out next month? This month? What were the ones? I sent you that video.
Some of them I already have.
Some of them you already have. What were the two you wanted?
I didn't look at them.
You sent me a message saying I want this one and that
I
one.
said I wanted the Lego, the lighthouse.
Oh, that wasn't part of the Minecraft. Oh, so
See, I've already got.
I see.
Wait, I don't want that. Oh, it's a.
Oh,
See, I've got the Illager set.
Illager. Is that like a sick villager? Is that what that is? A sick villager?
I got the piggy one. So.
Piggy. Oh, I have got to clear off that top, not the top of the shelf, but the first shelf on top, if you know what I mean. And I got to move some stuff because I want that second row to be space stuff. I need to do something because I want to get some Blacktron stuff in there. And I have all the space stuff. I got a spaceship hung up over there that really goes with all that stuff. And I just put it there out of the way. But I could easily pop it down and hang something else in its place and put that with my space stuff. You know, space, the pretend frontier. Hee hee hee. My wife loves me. What are we doing for supper, baby?
Spaghetti.
Ooh, and meatballs?
Meat sauce.
What did you say?
Meat sauce.
I said meatballs right there.
You can go cook it yourself.
No, meat sauce sounds great. It does. It does. You know, I don't know why, but I'm in the mood for a little garlic on my meat sauce. We got garlic salt?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. When we go out, can we get some, what are those? Sticky things. The Velcro sticky things.
Mm-hmm.
Command strips. But the Velcro ones, not the plastic crap ones. Those don't stick well. The Velcro. I want the Velcro ones. I want to hang up my picture. I'm really hoping I can have Spice come over. Maybe I can get him to do it for me. But if
come over this Friday.
Oh, it's snowing. I'll have to get you on a ladder
Well, it's
there.
not just snowing. It's Valentine's Day.
Oh no, Valentine's Day. Ooh, I forgot about that. I love Valentine's Day. All you men out there, you better love Valentine's Day if you got a girlfriend, wife, or significant other, or whatever. Yeah, be ready. Buy nice things. Don't be caught unaware. Take it from me. Now, a good thing you can do, because all the Lego flowers and botanicals they're putting out, get her a couple of those to build. So it's like you're buying her flowers, but they won't die. And you and her can build it together, and you can fool her into thinking you love her. I mean, you can show her how much you love her by building it together. I'm kidding. By building it together. No, no. I'm being silly. You can build it, and it'll be a nice memory for you two to have. Go, oh, honey, you bought me this 10 years ago on our first anniversary, yada, yada, yada. If they like Lego, you could build it together. So that's kind of cool. They got the botanical garden, which I want. It's like this. It's got like 20 something figures, I think. It's pretty big. I like it. I would like to get that. Or a knockoff. I'd get the knockoff. I ain't paying 300. Sorry. Sorry, Lego. I love you guys, but not your prices. Nope, I'll buy an alternative. You know. How's that coming along? That's looking pretty good.
Slow.
Slow but surely. It's looking good.
I just connected this whole piece.
I don't know if you guys can see, but this eye here is red. And it's not because of anything I'm doing wrong. It's because I hit myself in the eye.
You got framed.
I got framed. I was digging out some frames that my wife had in the closet in the Lego room here. She wanted some puzzles that she had put away. She's on a puzzle kick right now, so she's doing puzzles. And I pulled off the top shelf. I pulled a frame, and I stumbled, and it hit me right in the eyeball. And I've been out of commission for like 2-3 days now with this. I'm actually starting to be able to see a little bit. I got my light on here, but I have it on the lowest setting, and that one's off because I can't have glare or brightness in my eye. So I'm trying to sit in the dark a little bit. And that's why I haven't really done much for building the past day or so, or I didn't have a video up yesterday because it's like My eye hurts bad. That was the hardest I've ever been hit in my eye ever. I'm really surprised I didn't lose vision in that eye. I probably should have went to the hospital, but I could see even though I was tearing up and it was swollen. So my wife asked me a day or two ago. She says, "Do you want me to bring you to the hospital?" And I said, "Let me give it a day or so and see how it goes." So does
See.
it look like I got a swollen eye from there, honey?
No. It's a
No,
little bit puffy, but
a little puffy.
it's not anything like it was.
Oh yeah, it was really red. Oh wow, the first day and a half. Woo! I was sleeping. I couldn't move without hurting. I just slept. I turned off my phone. I wanted nothing to do with nobody, and I just stayed in bed. I didn't talk to anybody. And I did it on my birthday. That's what stinks. After I did my videos that day, I was in here after I live streamed and I did a video, and wham! It didn't ruin the day because I had a great day. We went to Portland to visit my mother-in-law, and I love my mother-in-law. I'm not like the typical son-in-law. I actually love my mother-in-law. Her and I get along well. She's always been good to me. That's because I'm nice to her daughter. I treat her daughter good. So she likes me because her past son-in-laws have never been up to par apparently. But so I got to see her, and then despite how generous my wife has been, because she got me some sets and stuff, she's like, "Hey, let's stop at Target and we can get you that Lego Iron Man Red Hulk with." Iron Man has a car, Red Hulk, and then Black Panther has a little flying device or something. We can pick that up for you. I'm like, "Oh, really? Huh? Good." So. And then she was like, "Oh, I can get this puzzle for you too." And I don't do puzzles really. I've done them when I was a kid, but a 1,000 piece puzzle, that's not, no. I said, "Well, if you're gonna spend $10 on a puzzle, why don't we put it on a Lego set I'd like instead?" Because this past fall, summer last year, I was thinking of moving and I got rid of a lot of stuff. I mean, I was putting stuff on the side of the road, bringing it to church for the kids, giving it to friends, selling it at Bull Moose Music. I was just getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
People were walking by my house, seeing me put out old toys. They're like, "Are you throwing that out?" "Yeah." "Could I have it?" "Help yourself." "Okay, thanks." You know, I put out some cards and stuff, and these boys come and knocked on the porch door, and they're like, "Hey, mister, are those cards for anybody?" "Help yourself, kid." They took them all away. I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't want them. They've been sitting in a closet literally since I would say I would have had to have been like 22, before my kids were born, because they were the Michael Keaton Batman movie, the first movie, because they had put out two different sets, and I had them both, of course, because I was nuts. And I had them literally for 30 years, 30 something years, and I just gave them away. I couldn't sell them. Nobody really wanted them. I wasn't going to get cheated. I'd rather give them to some kids. Here, you have them. From me to you. Help yourself. That way, at least I know I wasn't cheated by some jerk. "I'll give you a nickel for it." No, you won't. No, you won't. I'll give it to somebody who deserves it, not you. So you can turn around and make a million on it and laugh at me behind my back. No thanks. No, thank you, sir.
There's enough people who do that to you already.
Oh, yeah. I loathe selling things. I donate. I'll donate to my church, needy kids, friends, whatever. I donate. I don't sell. No, not anymore. I tried selling some bootlegos, and I did mention they were bootlegos. And that woman kind of cheated me there, so I let her do it. I know you'll say, "Well, you agreed to it." Yeah, I did, but I felt kind of pressured. "Well, I'm on my way." "You're on your way. I didn't agree to this."
Right.
What was I going to do? Have her show up on my doorstep and throw her off the property? I mean, I wanted to be somewhat of a gentleman. It was only $5, so I said, "Well, fine." But I'm done. I'm done now. I will never sell anything else again. I just soon throw it away. I was selling comics at one of those yard sales. A bunch, a lot. This miser comes up. "I'll give you 25 for all of them." I looked at him and said, "I'd rather burn them first. I'll burn them first before I give them away for 25 bucks." About an hour later, a guy came by and bought $50 worth of them. I gave him a ride home because he couldn't lug them all. He bought they were a quarter each. Again, like my half brother, right? I'll give you a nickel. It's like, no, quarter's fine. Yeah. But he bought like $54 worth of comics, and I gave him a ride home. I didn't mind. Hey, you did me a favor. See, that's what I mean. You treat people good, you know. You don't be a jerk about it. I'm gonna rip you off. I've had people in my house literally trying to rip me off. I can't deal with it no more. I'd rather have nothing. At least I have my pride. You know, I know pride's a sin, but at least I'm not taken advantage of. You know. But yeah, anyways, sorry about that. That's a pet peeve of mine. When I get on that, I obsess. I'm sorry about that. But outside of selling Lego, I enjoy the hobby. I love building the stuff. It is therapeutic usually. Maybe not so much today, but my eye has been giving me so much trouble. This one here has been giving me so much trouble that I can't focus or stare at something for a long time. That's why I figured I'd sort some CMFs for a bit. You know, that I could do. That's fine. But I couldn't sit there. What she's doing there, she's got a 1,000-piece puzzle, and all the faces are yellow and the same, outside of a couple differences. And she's been at this for a couple of days, an hour here, an hour there, and she's coming along with it. You wouldn't get me doing it. Sad thing is, every now and then I come in here and there's a piece on the floor. And so I go up and I pick it up and I put it on her table. I just know when she's done, she's going to have a piece missing. And I hope she can find it. I look for her every day. I look in here to see if there's a piece somewhere. And I've helped her so far. But I think it's because your sweater, honey. When you have your sweater on, it drags and it pulls something off the table. See like this? See this here?
Yeah, I know.
The black sweater or the dark blue hoodie. Mm-hmm. It hangs like a Moses with the robe and everything. Like I'd be holding the 10 Commandments. Why is it so baggy?
Oh.
I don't roll my sleeves. Have you ever seen me roll my sleeves up?
No, but it could be from when I've worn it. I might have ruined it.
Oh.
Could be my fault. I'm sorry.
I'm not worried about it. If you wear it, that's fine. I didn't know if I did it. Oh boy. Yeah. So I'm going to hang up that space picture of the Benny guys. I call them Bennies, but the spacemen, right? Mm-hmm. Even though it's a puzzle, it should look good. And I did take parts of the box because the box had a picture on the front and the back. And this is the picture on the front of the box. And I cut it out. And it's a thick cardboard too. It's pretty thick. It's not going to bend easy. And there was one on the back of the box on the bottom. And I made a little picture out of that and I hung it there. But the other one I want behind that display so when people come in they can see how cool it looks. But if you saw one of my older videos, you might have seen me showing a 3D printed big 9-10 inch Benny space figure, the blue one. And I got him standing up there, and he looks great with all that stuff. What a wonderful thing. I don't know who made it. I bought it off eBay, but the guy that did it did a great job. Great job. So it really works with the theme. I got the spaceship, I got the space roller coaster, a couple spaceships, a couple spacemen up there. It's all space. So it's coming together. Thank you. Oh, man, I'll tell you. Young men out there, if you're thinking of getting married, someday you can be this. Is this what you want to be? This here?
Wow.
Think carefully.
Wow.
Some old fat man sitting in a leg room getting berated by his lovely wife that I love very much. That's wonderful and awesome and cute and beautiful. Lay it on thick, man. Lay it on thick, man. Always. Thicker the better. They can't see through it. They can't.
Right.
Where are you going to hang that, anyways?
I don't know yet.
In my room.
I know.
I know where you can hang it. Da, 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 da. That's pretty big though. That's got to take up a lot of room. That's like bigger. That's
This is the same size as yours.
no, but I think it's even wider, like that Batman picture up there. See how wide that is at the top? I think it might be that size or even wider. It's hard to tell not holding it up to it.
Right.
It could be as big as that blanket there with Emmett and Lucy on it, or Wild Style. See, I know her personally, so I can call her Lucy. You all call her Wild Style, but I know her. Went to school together a long time ago. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I got some other stuff I want to do. I've been on here for 51 minutes. So I'm going to say goodbye, kitties.
Farewell,
Right.